We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Joel, you can actually audition. Not.
Why?
Don't ever do that again.
Folks,
There's
if you need me for your
horrible,
church
and then there's
service,
that.
if you need me for your wedding, if you need me for your bar mitzvah,
No.
call.
No. Well,
I'll play and sing.
you know what? He's right. If
I'll
you
play
have a
and sing.
funeral and you're not too concerned about the sound.
No. I will wake up the dead when they hear that. That sounds so...
Guys, welcome to another episode of Acoustic Energy. My name is Dale.
And my name is Joel, and we are so happy that you joined us this week.
We are. It's been good. It's the summertime.
It
so
is.
You got your polo shirt out.
And I see that you got your nice little shirt and jeans going on too.
I remember a couple of shows ago, you spoke about what's happening right here, and I'm very conscious of it now. So now my next outfit may be a choir robe. You don't know. Nonetheless, my name is Dale. My name is Dale, and this is Joel, and we're going to be hosting. Why are you not speaking?
Oh, I'm shocked you want me to speak.
Yeah, what do you mean? Why would I not?
Well, I mean, if we go back to the previous episode, you and Tiffany Dunn, who's got it going on, all of a sudden, like, you guys just went in on me. The whole show. No.
Wait.
You had a full episode to talk about me, so I think it's only fair that I get a chance to talk.
Can I defend myself?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
I should be able to defend my
so
point.
This is the problem I have, right?
To be honest,
like, what did I do to you?
you did nothing.
So then why do you...
I was just trying to. I actually missed you for that show.
No, it
I
didn't
was
seem
hurt
so.
you were. You know what?
Oh, Tiffany, I hope Joel doesn't see this. Like, it's not like everyone is not going to say, like,
You
I'm
know
not
what?
going to watch the show.
You sure that was me on that show?
No, it
Tiff-
wasn't. It wasn't you. It was probably someone else.
No,
We're good, though.
I'm not sure what happened, but I just wanted to know. I'm so happy that you're back.
I
here.
know who missed me, our viewers. And I missed you guys, too. Where was I? I was busy. But I missed you guys all the same. You, not so much. And our team behind, I missed them as well. But you? Oh, no. So the singing thing, I did that because I know my people want to hear me sing. So I had to come with that energy from the jump because I know that's what my people, you want.
And you know what?
That's what I know you guys want.
Just so you know, the last show with Tiffany, we could hear in her tone that she could sing, but it was nothing coming close to your singing ability.
That's not shocking. I'm a singer. Actually, you know what? You're right. I'm lying. I'm not a singer. I'm a sanger.
I'm done. I'm done.
I dem sang.
I dem sang.
Is that how you guys were saying patois?
I dem sang?
Who knows? You guys... Let's not start. Because you know what?
Listen.
This is going to be one of our final shows for this season.
This is the final show for the season.
You're right. And I don't want... I'm going to lay off my jokes for this show.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
But I do have one quick question. This is away from everything.
Wait,
okay.
Let me just laugh before you ask the question because I know it's going to throw me for a loop.
And just because I need to know, I'm probably getting in trouble for this afterwards, but is there does patois have form? Let me ask you why. Because when I say certain things that I think is patois, you say, that's not patois. But then I hear other people saying things that are just as crazy, and that's patois.
You mean like when Tiffany spoke on the last show? She spoke patois pretty good.
So,
I'm,
at the end of the show,
just
because this is our season finale, I am going to be speaking patois. So type in at the bottom what you want Joel to say. I might even just do the whole closing in patois.
No. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. We're excited. This is the season finale of Acoustic Energy.
That. Go. There we are live, bro.
Okay. This is the season finale.
A finale that.
Of Acoustic Energy, and we're excited that you guys are here with us. We have an amazing show. You know we say the word amazing all the time? Say that in patois. Say that in patois.
Amazing.
Okay, you gotta go to speak on that.
Our number count is going lower. Folks, we are so happy. We are going to start off our show with a friend of the show, a brother of this show. His name is Kadeen Hutchinson.
Oh God. Please give me some time to get myself together.
So I shout out the Acoustic Energy team. Dale and Joel, you guys are clowns. Shout out to the whole team though for you guys keeping this consistent for the last year and a bit, giving artists all over the world an opportunity to share their ministries and their music with the world. So shout out to you guys. I'm just gonna get into a quick devotion. It's gonna be very quick. It's hybrid, devotion / testimony, however you want to call it. But I hope it's a blessing for you guys, and you get to see how blessings aren't just so one-dimensional. One of my favorite texts is Philippians 4, verse 13. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You've probably heard this text shared everywhere, like graduations, valedictorian speeches, weddings. People refer to this text. When they're going through struggles or, when they've accomplished something amazing. I've referred to it recently for myself, when I was expecting a particular miracle from God. Everything I've been told, like growing up, is like, when you're expecting something from God, when you ask for things, have faith that it's going to happen. But then I told myself, like, have that confidence that God will bring you through this blessing, or bring this blessing to you. And it made sense, So, now let me keep a word in my heart. Let me keep a passage that will encourage myself that God will do what he said if I just have faith in it. This text seems so fitting. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So while I wait on the Lord for this blessing, let me just stay humble. Let me talk to God. Let me encourage myself daily with this text. He's going to see me through. So here comes the day that I'm supposed to get the blessing, or hear about the blessing at least. Then, blessing denied. So I guess I can't do all things, you know what I mean? So it was crazy because it took me back a bit. So, here I am thinking, God, all I'm supposed to do is just have faith in you. All I'm supposed to do is just have confidence in you. And all this good stuff is supposed to happen when believers believe, right? So the blessing denial hit different because either I read this wrong, maybe the Greek translation meant something completely different, or maybe my faith wasn't strong enough to see this blessing come through, So then, let me just reach out and be patient. Or actually, no, it didn't say anything about being patient. Which Philippians 4, verse 13 just says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So what did Paul mean when he said this? Like, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So right away, I figured out, okay, maybe I just have a different context of this verse. So let me read the whole chapter and kind of figure out what Paul was trying to say. So when you go to verse 4 and 5, it says, rejoice in the Lord always. And I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. It's pretty much saying don't stop acknowledging God. Don't stop giving him praise. Be peaceful with everyone. So in verse 6 and 7, it says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which passes or transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. So give anxieties to God, bring all situations to God, good and bad, with thankfulness, and God will protect your heart and mind with a peace that only he can give. So that makes sense, right? But, Paul's really hitting on humility and leaning into God in every situation, not just situations of need or situations where you're doing really well, but lean into God for every situation. So in verse 8 and 9 says, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think of such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. So when you read that, it's make time to think about things that are positive and uplifting. Making time to acknowledge how good God is. Reimagining and replacing your typical mindless activities for mindful activities that acknowledge the good things that God has placed in your life. My mindless activities are, it's a wide spectrum for them. I'm usually watching First Take or Undisputed in the mornings after, a particular player, maybe Paul George or someone else is having a bad game, or maybe a particular team loss. I want to hear those comments, those negative comments. So I have a lot of space for that. I also spend time on Instagram or reading the news. Paul is saying that, spend time acknowledging God's goodness. Go for a walk in the middle of your workday just to think about, the good things that God has already placed in your life, or the things that He's already done for you. Take 5 minutes before you start your day to imagine what it will be like to be in heaven. And you don't have to send your boss a requisition request for a vacation next year. Take time to just find moments where you're just realizing the simple things that God's doing for you. The things that, if you're busy just on your phone or scrolling through timelines that you won't acknowledge. Because I find for me, I have a lot of information in my head about nothing. But in this time today, we got to separate and make time for something, right? For the things that matter. So Paul says, if you put these things into practice, the God of peace will be with you. And when I think back to the blessing that I was waiting on, I had no plan to change my thinking about adding peace into my life. I was just waiting on like a specific blessing. And when you go to verse 11 and 12, this leads up to verse 13. Paul says, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content with whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. Paul's is pretty much saying, it's not about like the blessing. It's about knowing that you're leaning into God, whether you have things or whether you don't. And if you look at the situation that I had recently, it wasn't about the blessing. It wasn't about receiving the blessing or not receiving the blessing. It was really about leaning into God no matter what and having His peace. Because the peace that God gives, like, it won't matter if I got the blessing or not, because I know that God's going to take care of me. So just as you guys go on today, really make time and space to want that peace of God. Really make time and space to acknowledge the good things that are happening already in your life. Take time and space to be gentle with everyone, to, be great to other people. Knowing that God's going to take care of you whether you're in need or whether you're not in need. And it's not always about the particular blessing, but it's what God's going to give you surrounding the blessing. So I just want you guys to keep that as a word for today, and God bless you guys and enjoy the rest of the show.
Kadeen Hutchinson.
Yes, Kadeen.
Thank you so very much, brother, for that word, that timely message. We truly appreciate you. We appreciate you supporting this show as well.
Thank you, Kadeen. Now, we're going to get into our first guest today. Her name is Annaly Mawire. Now, her mission is to bring people into the presence of God and to break all the bondage that has held them down. A lot of us don't realize that we're still in bondage, though we're not actually in bondage. Now, Annaly said something that's pretty profound. She wants to create a place where the tangible presence of God can penetrate the soul of man to the point where they come to find the peace of God that goes beyond reasoning, to find the place of healing and freedom. Now, she has some things coming up. Her upcoming project is a single, and it's called Under the Shadow, Psalm 91. Comes out in October. I'm excited for Annaly.
When people hear this voice, it is such a beautiful
I'm excited for
voice.
Annaly Mawire.
Hey, Joel and Dale and Acoustic Energy family. I am excited to be here with you and share this worship song with you. My name is Annaly Mawire. God says that He inhabits the praises of His people. I hope that this song blesses you today and bring comfort and unexpected blessings to your life. God bless.
My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. Yeshua. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua, no greater name, no greater name, no greater name. Oh, Yeshua, oh, Yeshua, oh, no greater name, no greater name, no greater name. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands. My beloved is the most beautiful among thousands and thousands.
Annaly, it was that acoustic vibe with her voice.
It's the voice for me.
Yes, beautiful song.
absolutely
Yeshua was a beautiful song. Thank you, Annaly, for being a part of our show. We truly appreciate you. Our next artist is Shawn Lee Spencer. So now he recently released 2 singles, Someday and Whatever It Takes, and they're both available on the radio and all streaming platforms. To date, Shawn has released singles such as Worth More, 1,000 Words, Save Me, and Lost and Found with the NASDAQ, which has played on the radio across Canada and the UK.
He's international, eh?
He is international. He is currently working on releasing the Worth More album and some more music with the NASDAQ. he has since fused EDM. Do you know what EDM is?
I should, right? No, I don't.
If you don't, I'll just tell you.
Tell me what it is. my
Electronic dance music.
That's right.
And inspirational music with his business partner Patrick, and expanded Saran Writers Group to become Just Simply Media, which is now their brand. I'm very excited to introduce Shawn Lee Spencer.
This is Shawn Lee Spencer. I just want to send a special thank you to Dale, to Joel, and the Acoustic Energy team for all the wonderful work that they do, for allowing artists to be able to share their ministry on this type of platform. The song that I'm about to share with you is called Worth More, and it just came at a difficult time in my life. I was able to write it. God gave me the song. It was about 4 a.m. in the morning. He woke me up, and the words came to me clear as day, and I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget it, and I was able to record it with Patrick Summers, my business partner from Just Simplify Life Media, and we've been able to, share this song all over the world, which has been such a blessing. And I hope that you get the message behind it, that no matter what you wear, no matter what you look like, no matter what people think about you, all of that is irrelevant. What is relevant is that you are worth more. God bless you. I hope that you are touched by the words of the song, Worth More. I sit here in my silence and I think over my life. I know I did all that I could. I would give up my last dime. Been taken for granted so many times. No one ever sees all the pain you feel until they look into your eyes. Tired of the same thing. I grew tired of the lies. I know I meant something more. I just need to realize. But life won't give you what you want. The devil comes to rob and steal, and God comes to restore and heal. I'm worth more than you perceive, and you're worth more than you believe. For our God doesn't make mistakes with us. He never made mistakes. Tell him I'm worth more. Tell him I'm worth more. I'm worth more. I'm worth more. Situation so distorted from an empty and broken life. Take a breath, see your chest expand. Breathe, you're still alive. I know you feel all alone, yeah, all alone in your life. You're still standing here. God has a plan for your life. Tired of the same thing? Aren't you tired of the lies? I know you mean something more, and it's time to realize. But life won't give you what you want. The devil comes to rob and steal, and God comes to restore and heal. I'm worth more than you perceive, and you're worth more than you believe. For our God doesn't make mistakes with us. He never made mistakes. Tell him I'm worth more. Tell him I'm worth more. Yeah, yeah. I'm worth more. I'm worth more than you believe. I'm worth more. I know it hurts, but with God Tell him I'm worth more. Tell him I'm worth more. Yeah, yeah. I'm worth more. I'm worth more than you believe. I'm worth more.
Shawn
Yes.
Lee Spencer.
Love it. Canadian born, eh?
So growing up, we always used to refer to him like as the Canadian Smokey Norfolk. He used to sing a lot of the time.
I Need You.
I Need You Now.
Yes, I did hear him
that
sing
was
that.
his song, man. But Shawn, we appreciate you and your ministry. Thank you for being a part of this show.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Shawn. Now, we have another artist that's
Time
coming.
out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for another On the Spot with Joel. Is it possible? I need to get a keyboard. Jeremiah, do you mind bringing a keyboard here for us? Thank you.
Why am I the only one that knows nothing about these on the spots?
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thanks. You're working so hard already on the team. Thank you. So I've been getting requests for you to sing. There was a hymn, My Jesus, I Love Thee. So we just want to get you to sing that. Nothing crazy. We're just gonna do just My Jesus, I Love Thee. Let's give us, actually, wait, I gotta make this a little, give me a second.
He does this all the time. I'm not even sure I like this segment because Joel creates these things. How does he even know I know the words to My Jesus, I Love Thee? I probably only know the first line. There is no love here. And I'm speaking to the chair right now because I'm sure he'll feel the fire that I'm sending the chair. You got a shirt made? You have a shirt made that says On the Spot?
It's the segment.
Does anybody else know about this? This can't just be me.
It's the segment, so.
Okay, let's go, sir. My Jesus, I love thee. I know thou art mine. For thee all the follies of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer, my Savior art thou. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. My Jesus, I love thee.
You were nervous for that segment, but come on, it wasn't bad.
I
That was
like
actually
the
nice.
segment. I'm just not feeling the shirt.
Folks, listen,
The
if
shirt
we got
gotta
enough
go.
requests, I can get these guys to even put this on the website.
What, the shirt?
We could sell these.
Nobody wants to wear
can
that
be
shirt.
with the merch.
Have you seen the shirt?
It can be with the merch.
Have you seen the shirt?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Have you seen the jawbone on the face on the shirt?
It's me.
That's why nobody wants to wear the shirt.
Folks, let me know.
Let me know what you think. Let me know
$10
what
a
you
shirt.
guys think
$10
about
a
Joel's shirt.
I will get them to put this on the,
No.
website.
I have a plan. No, let me take this. This is not called On the Spot with Dale. This is the response to the spot. Please pay Joel. No, sorry. Please have Joel pay you to get this shirt. That's the only way these shirts are gonna go up.
I guarantee you we're gonna get one. One person that sent an email saying I want one.
Oh man. Thank you. That was amazing. Listen, we have to go to our next guest today. This guy's no stranger to me, no stranger to the ministry that I was privileged to be a part of in Atlanta, in New York. The group is called Dale Brown and Truth. He was my music director. His name is Sam Appiah. Mom is Jamaican British. His dad is African. And he is one of the most talented musicians I've ever heard. Plays the violin, plays the guitar, plays the keyboard, plays the drums, plays the bass.
The thing is, Dale, but when you're saying this, a lot of people can play instruments.
Yes.
He plays these things at a high level.
At a high level. So much that I am annoyed when I do things with him because he holds me so much of a high standard that I'm like, yo, I'm here thinking I'm doing my best, and he's like, nah, you got to do better, right? This guy's exceptional. He's an exceptional artist. He's an exceptional person.
Yes.
He just got married.
Yes.
Congrats to Sam. And he'll be doing a song today. It's actually a classical piece. He's also classically trained.
He can play.
He's one of the few people, not the few, I'm sorry, many people do this, but he tells me that I should never play the drums, ever.
Well, I told you that too. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen,
Mr. Sam Appiah.
Acoustic Energy is an online platform that aims to create a safe space for artists to share their stories, showcase their gifts, and express love to our Creator in a global space. We are dedicated to helping improve our community through the arts. And this is why we rely on donations from viewers just like you. Your donations go towards helping us purchase equipment and fund the operation of this growing organization. So how exactly do you give, you may ask? It's simple. We invite you to send a donation using e-transfer or Cash App to give at acousticenergy.tv or visit us on our website, acousticenergy.tv, under the button Give. And while you're there, it'd be great if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. Together, we can continue to make AE an amazing reality.
Sorry that I gotta do this, but yeah, I think it's time we break up. Can't really take this fake love, can't really deal with the fake now. Everything you talk is so far from the truth, and it's no longer what I want. Didn't wanna go back to the club, told you last year that I had enough. Focused on the Lord, why can't you leave me alone? I'm telling you it's time to go. You can take that personal. Take it up with my Savior while I'm living my life for Jesus Christ. Why they mad that He saved me now? The enemy probably gon' try some. Living my life for Jesus Christ. I just wanna be better, just wanna be good. Living my life for Jesus Christ. Why they mad that He saved me now? The enemy probably gon' try some. Living my life for Jesus Christ. I just wanna be better, just wanna be good. Just wanna be good. Real talk, no capping. Had a convo with the captain. I didn't know better back then. Spinning my wheels, no traction. I thought what I want came straight from you. I was young and confused, knowing that I should've did this, but I really did that. Tried to make me walk away from God, but I walk right back. You put me in a crazy situation, you don't care, that's why I'm living my life for Jesus Christ. Why they mad that He saved me now? The enemy probably gon' try something. Living my life for Jesus Christ. I just wanna be better, just wanna be good. Living my life for Jesus Christ. Why they mad that He saved me now? The enemy probably gon' try something. Living my life for Jesus Christ. I just wanna be better, just wanna be good. I'm so good without you. Read that book, yeah, it's true. Good, I'm so good without you. Read that book, yeah, it's true. Good.
Listen up, listen up.
Wait, I got this intro. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, yes.
It's my esteemed pleasure.
Yes.
To welcome another member
Of the
Beard Gang.
Whoa.
Now,
Whoa.
this is my brother. This is my friend.
Red
Ladies
flag.
and gentlemen,
Red
it is my
flag.
pleasure to introduce
Can I get a red flag?
Kennis Clark.
Can I get a red flag? Flag on the plate.
What's up, guys?
Flag
What's up?
on the
Hey,
plate.
Flag on the plate.
Welcome to Acoustic
Welcome
Energy,
to
my
Acoustic
guy.
Energy.
It's so good to have you.
Yes,
It's been so
yes.
good to have you.
I'm not-
Beard Gang is in
Yeah.
full effect today, my
I-
dude. Just
can I-
give it a little swipe.
Can I just respond? I really want to respond to the Beard Gang comment.
You're not in it. You say
I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm
Okay,
aware.
go ahead.
No, here's why
Go
I'm
ahead.
aware. Because if the Beard Gang has beard like yours, I'm not in it.
Well, no.
I'm not in it.
Okay.
Facts.
But sometimes we have to shave it and it grows back. So
You've been shaved for 5
no,
years?
I just shaved this morning.
You've never had...
This is this morning.
You
Kenneth,
shaved and
Kenneth. No. You're laughing. You're laughing really hard, brother.
He
Just
got me here rubbing my beard. Listen, we appreciate you. How you doing, boss? How you doing?
Oh man, I am blessed, my guy.
Man.
Just taking it day by day, man. God is good.
We are
Oh,
good.
that's
We're
right,
happy
Man,
to
I'm
have
excited
you.
to be here with you guys, man. Thank you for having
We're
me.
happy-
Acoustic Energy, for sure.
We are happy to have you. I've been observing you for a long time. Your authenticity speaks for itself. Your genuine nature and how you approach everything just speaks for itself. And I want to get straight into some of these questions that we have for you right now.
Okay, yeah.
Christian music has grown over the years. We've seen it, and there are multiple genres that we listen to as artists, as musicians everywhere, right? Your music, however, incorporates many different genres. You've had we can hear a little bit of R&B, we hear a little bit of hip hop, we hear a little bit of pop, EDM, a little contemporary Christian. Now, with having all those influences, right? I don't have all those influences in my music, right? But you have all of those influences. What's your approach to creating? Like, what makes your style your style?
Yeah. Man, just to note on what you're saying about just those influences, just growing up, starting out listening to hip hop and then R&B and then of course like some gospel. And then my later years getting into like pop and when I as an adult living in Los Angeles, like I got exposed to like, EDM and dance music. So all of those things kind of like wired in me. So right before, and I'm not going to touch on the full testimony because we'll be here all day, but right when I told the Lord that I'm going to make music to glorify him, I just had all that stuff in me. And I think I really wanted to create something just fresh and new. I mean, I don't have the traditional gospel voice. I feel super, super creative and out of the box when we can just add these different things to it. So I wanted to create something that was just really, really fresh and new. But I want to make sure the message still was very, very strong because as my life changed, my music had to change.
Gotcha.
So it wasn't, we're not talking about the same things. However, the approach needed to be very, how can I say this word? Very just real, right? So I'm really at that moment. So the first project that I released, as a Christian artist was called AWOL. And even in that, the sound, like sonically, I just really desired for it to also not just be different, but to reach a multitude of people at the same time. Nice. So it might have some of those R&B inflections in it, but it got, some pop or EDM drives to it. But, the message, real contemporary gospel. So yeah, it was very experimental, but at the same time, when I saw that people were affected by it in a way that I've never experienced people affected by it, it was like, okay, Lord, I guess I'm in the right spot. So I'm going to continue to do it the way you call me to do it.
Yep.
And so that's my approach onto the music, even still today.
Here's my question, and this question is going to be a little bit more personal, tapping into you as an artist. How has not growing up with your biological father affected you as a person or even in your ministry?
It's, so when I was younger, it's not like I never had a dad, right? So my stepdad, which is I say he's my real dad because he's with me since birth, not birth, but since I was a young child. So he at one point was the only father I knew. But as I got older, I started kind of noticing certain things like my younger brother was the junior, and like I didn't really look like this guy, and then like, you know, the family and all of that stuff. So I had different waves of emotions. There were times when I was a kid, you know, kids are super resilient. So I was like, oh, it's okay, you're my dad, I love you anyway. Like I was cool about it, right? As a teenager, I had that, man, if I ever met my real dad, I'll punch him in the face. Like, you know what I mean? Like then as an adult, I got curious trying to find him. And then later in my adult years, like I found him, and then I thought I was ready to kind of reach out, and then I really wasn't. And then, you know, so I had different waves of emotions. As a believer, when I rededicated my life to Christ, that was a big part of that was a big burden. I had to literally give it to God and let it go. But it wasn't that easy, and it's still not that easy. So when it comes to these types of things, you know, especially in our community where the dad is kind of not present or some things like that, I take it as an opportunity, right? So we can either be, I mean, I can be upset about it. I can be, you know, just super like, forget him. Like, you know, I say now I have more understanding. Like, okay, you know, some things happened back in the day. You know, you made some mistakes. You know, I forgive you, but I also have some lingering things going on. So it's affected me in a way to where I've had to really, really show some like I really had to wrestle with this and really just have faith in God and like try to seek understanding and God's understanding rather for everything. So you know, it kind of goes into the next release that I have, because again, with me just being transparent, now exactly where I am now, like I'm married, like I'm a stepdad now too. And there's certain things I'm just like, man, like this topic keeps coming up. I need to talk about how I feel and just release it for some other people to be able to know that they're not alone, to be able to know that me as a Christian man, I'm not just going to cover it up. Like, this is a thing that I deal with, and let's have the conversation. Let's talk about it.
I got you.
So it's matured me to understand more complex situations.
That is powerful, because a lot of people, while dealing with that same situation, are afraid to talk about that. So I commend you on being able to even share that perspective as an adult now, as a stepdad, as you said yourself, and being a dad going through that same scenario for yourself. So that is powerful.
So let me ask you this final question, because I know that there are a lot of younger artists and older artists that are watching right now that admire who you are and the ministry that you do. My question is, do you have any advice for any of these upcoming artists that are watching right now?
Yeah, for any artist that's watching right now, my biggest, the biggest thing I'd say is just be authentic. You know, there's only one you, right? God created you. So be authentic with your music, be authentic with your message. You know, we don't have to try to be like anybody else, because they already exist in the space. That's why they're there. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's only one you, and if God has given you something to share, I'm pretty sure He gave it to you for good reason. So trust in that, and just really trust in Him. You know, at the end of the day, you know, depending, I'm not sure if we're talking to Christian artists or secular artists. I don't know, but I'd like to talk, and I hope I'm talking to people who are watching the show, whether both. But yeah, just be authentic and be mindful of what you're putting out there, because that's going to really show it's you. So if you're not authentic, you'll put something out there that's not you, and then now you're living a lie. So that's the biggest thing I would say.
I love that.
Today.
I love that. Well,
my dude.
Hey.
Listen to me.
Yo.
It was my pleasure.
He dropped some gems.
What?
I loved it.
Did I did?
Yeah, man, you dropped a solid word, bro. We loved it. We loved it.
Beard Gang was in full effect tonight,
that's what I was gonna say.
Beard Gang is
the
in full
only thing
effect.
I was kind of left field was this guy talking about his beard. He doesn't even have a strand of hair on his chin. But anyway, we go.
You're laughing. You've been laughing way too much at this show.
I'm sorry. I
Like,
can't
nah,
help it, man.
don't say sorry
Listen,
after
listen.
laughing.
Dennis, we love you, brother.
Look right now. I'm sorry.
We love you. We appreciate you. We love your content. We love your heart. We love your authenticity,
God bless.
your transparency. On behalf of the Acoustic Energy family, we want to officially tell you thank you for being here. Thank you for
sure. It's
supporting
an
this ministry. We will continue to support yours, my brother.
Absolutely.
God
And
bless
just
you
know
guys,
that-
man. Thank you guys for having me again, man. And next time I'm in Canada, I'm gonna have to pull up on y'all. Pull up.
That goes without saying.
That's without saying.
And just know
I
that.
gotta
Well,
pull
I
up.
don't. This is gonna be a see you later because we will definitely be having you back.
Most
because
def.
just know that when you do have that new music that needs to be released,
Yes.
Acoustic Energy
Okay.
would like to be
We got
that
you.
platform that helps you release
Right here in
that
Canada.
music.
We got you.
God bless you.
We got
Thank
We
you.
got
Thank you, guys.
So this
man.
is a see you later, brother. Next
Okay.
time, my beard might be a little
All
longer.
right,
I might
all
trim
right,
it,
all right.
but we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
He's running out the back, chasing another bag, living fast like that, riding with no tax, looking for what he likes, and he says he's okay now, but it really seems like he's falling down, and his insecurities, yeah, they coming out. He wanna break free, but he don't know how. Don't know how to be without a crowd, it's basic. Yeah, he missed the basics. Never seen what he's made for. Spiritual LASIK. His sight needs replacing, just so he can see a little more. But it really seems like he's falling down, and his insecurities, yeah, they coming out. He wanna break free, but he don't know how. Don't know how to be without a crowd, When I don't know where to run, can't find a place to hide. Should I go there? When I don't know where to run, can't find no place to hide. Should I go there? Lord, you're my refuge. Sometimes I refuse to see that you're true. When I start to lose my mind, I'm not losing you. He's hiding once again, back up against the fence. What keeps holding him down? Well, that all depends. He keeps letting that pride win, can't seem to let it go, no. On the outside, giving us a show, but on the inside, he's really losing hope. Surrounded by a crowd and he's on his own. Now I'm on my own, now all alone, no, no. I don't know where to run, can't find a place to hide. Should I go there? When I don't know where to run, can't find no place to hide. Should I go there? Lord, you're my refuge. Sometimes I refuse to see that you're true. I start to lose my mind, I'm not losing you. Never losing you. Sometimes I refuse to see that you're true. I start to lose my mind, I'm not losing you.
Bittersweet moment right now. So let's just start this off right now. I don't want people to think like we're gone now, we're not coming back. This is just our season finale, which lasted a year and a half.
That don't mean the break is gonna last.
The break is not gonna last a year and a half. It's gonna be a short break, and we will be back. And we have some things in store.
I can't wait.
It's going to be crazy.
You have to start mentioning this to your friends, your family members, and tell everybody else about acoustic energy and what's happening. And
Absolutely.
We have to make sure that we make mention of how amazing we have been influenced ourselves by even the artists that we have encountered. We have had worship in the show, just being
Absolutely.
in the show.
We've also had people reach out, asking us questions just about our show, about Christ and things like that. And it seems like whatever is happening, this ministry is touching the lives that we are trying to touch, which is a great thing.
Though, interestingly, since you mentioned that, though there's so many people in our space who would seem as though they're a part of that journey when they really weren't. They were around and no, they're not, but the ministry is still making a step forward, one step after the other. And we want to thank God for that, because that's all God.
I'll thank you later, but I need to thank, there's some people behind the camera that people do not get to see on a weekly basis. And without them, this is not happening. So we do have...
Because remember, you don't know how to load something in the drive. I'm just saying, that's not a shot. I'm just keeping the same serious nature that you are in. I'm saying you just learned that your phone had Google Drive on it. Like last week. So I'm just saying, without the team, I'm with you, brother. I'm right there. Fix his shoulders. I'm with you. Without the team, we would...
Everyone knows that I'm not a technical person. I got my phone and...
The team knows that too.
My children had to set it up for me because I didn't know what I was doing. But honestly, I have to say their names one by one. Yes. You can do one as well. So I'm going to start off with my future brother-in-law. Patrick Walton, who is our sound tech. We laugh and we joke around. We make fun of him, saying he's not.
He was so funny. Like, he's hilarious.
Let's not push it.
No, the man just has me rolling, and he's never flustered. He's like, the whole show just got messed up. All right, let's do it again.
But we've had artists come on our set, and they've actually said, like, can we use him for this and that? And he's an amazing musician. So Patrick, from Dale and I, we are saying thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Next up, we have to thank who I call him the doctor, the engineer, the streamline. It reminds me a lot of myself. You're going to say this is not true, but I'm going to thank Mr. Shawn Barrow.
Absolutely.
For everything that he does. Shawn has his foot and his finger instrumental in every single thing that's done from this overall production. And realistically, we could not do this without anybody, but definitely not
without Shawn. Absolutely.
Definitely not Shawn. Whether he's sick, whether he's tired, up 4 o'clock in the morning, he's there. And our newest member, Jeremiah,
Shawn's nephew.
Yes.
So Dale and I we didn't start it, we were the current hosts. But it's nice to see that but Shawn was able to bring his nephew, who is going to, at one point in time, take over this show.
Of course.
Which is amazing to see that he's very hands-on, he's very interested in this ministry.
Very handsome, but you said hands-on. Sorry, go ahead.
He's a handsome young man. But he will be taking over this ministry in the near future, because we don't plan on sitting here for the rest of our lives. So Jeremiah...
I can barely hold up now as it is.
Another person I'd like to thank. So when we first started, Dale and I used to write everything out on our phones. And if we didn't write it on our phone, we
made it up.
We just spoke. And then this person came and she's like, no, guys, that's not how it's done.
Quietly too. She didn't even say no. Guys, it's wrong.
Yeah, but she doesn't smile when she says it. Guys, no.
That's not correct. And she looks at you like you're crazy. Like, that doesn't even sound good. Why would you even say that?
We call her Ebes. Yes. Elise Beckles. She's done so much for this show. She is in charge, or one of the people in charge of our social media, and she does our scripting. Believe it or not, she is at every single recording. Yep. If Dale and I mess up, she's like, no, guys, you got to do it again. Yep. In her quiet demeanor and her straight face, but
in line
absolutely,
all the time.
Absolutely.
I don't know if, well, I don't think you forgot this guy, but this brother here, silent.
I know exactly where you're going with it.
Now, the one I'm talking about is the top salience representative. silent assassin.
I call him Susie.
Susie.
His name Shawn D'Souza. Shawn D'Souza is, so like how Sean Barrow is our executive producer, or Elise is our scripter, Shawn is everything.
Yeah.
So if Sean Barrow needs help with something, Shawn D'Souza is there. If Elise needs something, Shawn has to help there. Shawn has to go into the drive to do this or do that.
Yep.
And he's, from the first day that he came on this set, I said to Sean Barrow, I was like, yo, why wasn't he here from before?
Definitely I have.
He works hard, he stays in the back, he makes his jokes, keeps on his mask.
He makes his jokes long after the joke. So, like the joke was last week, the next week, like, wait, what? We're in February. Guys, did we have a Christmas show?
Shawn D'Souza, we appreciate you.
Yes.
The next gentleman I need to thank, I call him Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Why do you call him Cheesecake?
So in our early stages, Tennille would always make a cheesecake for us for our recordings. And Charles Mays would always be working somewhere. But as soon as I walk in with that cheesecake,
he shows up.
I find Cheesecake walks to the front and he comes for his piece.
That's why
So I call him Cheesecake because Charles was always there ready for his cheesecake.
Let's put some nuts together. We don't get cheesecake no more. We don't get Charles. No, I'm joking.
No, but Charles
is still around.
Charles is definitely still around. He holds us down. He holds down our home church as well.
Yes.
Amazing technician, great ideas.
Yeah, man. Comes in with the little pointers every now and then, so we appreciate Charlie Brown. I call him Charlie Brown.
Yes,
That's
and
why-
he's the one that will put in, we'll have like a serious conversation in the group chat, and then Charles will send like a Jamaican meme randomly, and then just...
That's because he don't read the whole conversation.
He doesn't read everything.
Hey, yo, Wagwan. We're like, what, child? It's just you and I. We're the only ones that know what this is. Like, what's happening?
Tegan Smart Blake.
Yes.
Soon to be Tegan Walton.
Won't he do it?
My sister-in-law, she does our social media. She also helps us out with our interviews. She's great. We would get like DMs back in the day asking questions, and Dale and I, like if we were doing it, those DMs would just sit there for a while.
Because remember, we know who you are with social media and text.
Why you have to go there with it? Though?
We're on the same page, brother. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead. You first.
Tegan. Tags, according to Eves. Tags. Thank you so very much for all that you do.
Shanique Mullings.
Shanique. She came on. She was the quiet assassin.
For a bit. But you know, she had her hands filled with some other stuff. But when she was around, she was in like what needed to be done. She had her hands in, and she was getting her hands dirty.
So let's not, folks. Shanique she's still a member of our team.
Yeah,
she's just handling some other business. Yes, still a member. Tennille Knight.
Tennille Knight.
She is our, what is it called?
The online, the day of keeping the chat room alive.
She does our chat room.
That fourth eye.
She is that person that handles all of that for us. So
and we appreciate that.
We love 100%. You. And then this person has the most energy. She always has it going on because her middle name is Dawn. Tiffany Dawn Barrow.
Oh, I know. I remember. Last week. It was so good.
You can do it.
All right.
Nah, just do it.
I thought the camera was just like.
Nah, just do it, bro.
Sorry, my bad. Tiffany Dawn, because you got it going on.
You know what the problem I have with the last show? No. This is the problem I have because I reached out to Tiff and I was like, hey, Tiff, I need some help. Is it possible you can cover for me? This girl came, sat on the chair, and just roasted me. And then you were there for it. No, guys, don't laugh in the background. They can hear you. Don't laugh. Like, I'm confused.
No, it's all love. It's all love. She did an amazing job. And in her heart and in my heart, we missed you terribly.
Sure. But next season, you guys will be seeing a lot more of Tiffany Dawn. We have a lot of things going on. Two more things I need to thank. I need to thank my co-host, Dale Brown. Dale knows everyone. So a lot of people say, oh, Joel, you know everyone. I don't know anyone compared to Dale Brown. So it's been fun working with Dale. And when I say he knows everyone, because he's been able to, if he doesn't know who you are, he has a connection to you. And so everyone that comes on our show, folks, we don't know a lot of them, but Dale has been able to use his connections through the music world to bring us a lot of good artists.
Well, see, I mean, not because you're thanking me, I'm thanking you, but it's
All right, go
only
ahead.
fitting. I mean,
Go ahead.
I can't have you thank me and I'll thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
This brother here,
Yeah.
Joel Knight,
Yes.
my little brother, keeps me on my toes. I mean, we come to the show and we try to think of something to sing, and Joel gets on the piano and the music just flows, and then he comes with these things. Guys, let me tell you something. You think that Joel plans some of these things? He does it by himself. I have no idea half of the time. These are real shocked facial expressions you're seeing. And when I go back and I watch the show, I am dying.
So Dale and I will mess each other after shows, and we'll say, "Yo," I was like, "Dale, yo, you were funny, bro. You killed
I
me."
didn't remember. Because I go back and I watch them all the time.
And don't get it twisted. We should be rehearsing the things that Elise wants us to say, but a lot of times we just
You're like, yes, Eves. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then we just go on our way. Two more people.
But for real though, thank
John,
you were good.
my pleasure, brother. John and Blaine, they are our two band members who you will be seeing a lot of next season as well. Thanks, boys, for coming in, giving us that nice vibe. The people that we have to thank are our viewers. Yes. We started off with nothing.
Yes.
And through your donations, we have something to say it's our own, and we are trying to bring this ministry to the world. Believe it or not, we get a lot of messages, emails, phone calls from people all over the world saying that they do watch our show. And without you all,
as you mentioned, viewers,
nothing's possible.
You remember the two young ladies I told you about?
Yes, the ones that called me Pinedo.
Pinedo. They are die-hard acoustic energy supporters. Two young ladies, and they call you by your rightful name, Pinedo. I just want to thank them again for just reinforcing that and for being so dedicated. Did I go left field again?
That's fine.
Okay.
We're wrapping up. Yeah.
Anyway, yes, thank you to our viewers, Joel. Today's show, though, the people that were on today,
I won't lie. Beard Gang was in full effect. I loved today's show.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Beard Gang? What's Beard Gang?
Myself and Kenneth.
No. Kenneth was in full effect with his beard. My beard-esque is coming. You don't have a book. You know? All right. Thank you to Tiffany. We said that.
Yes.
Thank you to Sam. Thank you to Shawn. Thank you to Kadeen.
Yes.
Thank you to
Kennis, my dude. Thank you to everyone that watched.
I'm going to miss you for real, though.
Well, we're not going to be gone for that long. And you do see me on a regular basis. You forgot about that.
So we have to also tell these guys, because a lot of people still don't know, you can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at Acoustic Energy TV. If you're not already doing so, go ahead and follow us, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can be notified.
You need to, so that part is key. You have to hit that notification button. Yes. Reasoning being because when we come back, if you're not on social media, if you're not a part of, like, I send out, like, blast messages on my phone, there's no way of you potentially knowing.
Or if you're not techie.
Click on that notification button so you do know when we're coming back. Things are going to be different. It's going to be
fire.
Mod. That's how you guys say it, no?
You saw it in our show earlier on, give at acousticenergy.tv. There will still be that option on our website. That's give at acousticenergy.tv, and that's using e-transfer.
Yes.
If you're not in Canada and use Cash App or PayPal, you can go to give at acousticenergy.tv as well.
So there's something that I need to do.
What's that?
So I was at.
Please don't say rhythm, Joe.
Well, no, I was at my nephew's. Micah, his birthday. It was at a park. Shout out to Marlies. And my auntie Ann Roberts called me over. And she's like, Joel, I love Acoustic Energy. And she did something for me. So this is dedicated to Auntie Roberts. Just give me a clap. Let's clap. Everyone at home, let's clap. 1, 2, and give her a shoulder. Yeah, just give her a shoulder. Yeah, give her the next shoulder. Hey, give her the next shoulder. And then the new move, give her both shoulders. Ha! Give her both shoulders. Yay, Auntie Ann.
Wait,
that was for you, huh?
On a real, no joke. And I know we're probably over time.
Oh, we've been over time like 5 minutes ago, bro.
Listen.
Shawn sitting back there like this.
There are people who stop me and they're like, hey, acoustic.
Hey.
And I'm like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? And they go, that's the acoustic energy dance. And I'm like, why are you doing that?
So as much as you've said maybe it's time to retire the move, I don't think it's time. So folks, I'm sad that I have to say this, but we will be back shortly. Mm-hmm. Do it with me. Let's go. We're out of here.
I'm doing it with you. Wait. You're cutting. This is for the next. This is the cut to the next season.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we harmonizing the rhythm, or is it a note, or you just say it?
Why does it have to be? Why can't we just say it?
Let's go. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Rhythm! It's like I had a seizure just now. I closed my eyes and I was like, yo, Joel, you look like you have a seizure. One, two, three.
Hey, our name is acoustic energy. Hey.
You know who wants to join? You know who wants to join? Patty, come on. Come on.
It's a party. It's an acoustic time.
I got this one. Acoustic energy.